morning everyone, happy Wednesday and welcome to Hunky Dory Craft TV. My name is Natalie Eagleton. I'm going to be the host for this hour and we have a very exciting show for you because not only do we have a live launch, we have the launch of our brand new limited edition Moonstone Dies. There's so much good stuff to share with you. But first, let's have a look at this week's Win It Weekly competition. We have up for grabs for you this week our fantastic Woolly Wishes complete collection. 4 lucky winners are going to win these A6 stamp sets on Friday's show, and all you need to do is like, share and comment. A dazzle is a group of what animals? Is it A, baboons, B, dolphins or C, zebras? So like, share and comment for your chance to win. And of course, I'm not on my own today. I am with a fantastic team. We've got Jess producing the show. Good morning, Jess. And over in the demonstration station, it's the wonderful Kat. Hello, Kat. Are you ready to craft?
I am, absolutely.
Ready to craft. It is such a fun show. Before we get started, have a look at all of these fantastic card models made by the team. Are you ready for a new launch of Duo Design paper pads? This is multi by 18, which means we've done 18 of these fantastic selections of pads. And this one is very cool. So you are going to be getting in this pad are sketchy stripes and delightful dots. This one is very fun. You're also going to get your stained glass florals and crackled glass. I really love this one. And then we are giving to you your fantastic Spring Meadows and Charming Check. Now this is a delightful paper pad that you're going to be using a lot in the backgrounds of all of your makes. So you can get all 3 of our brand new paper pads if you wish to at the fantastic deal price. It's going to save you the cost of one of your pads. So basically it's a buy 2 get 1 for free. Yeah, there we go. £23.98 for the full collection. If you're a Diamond member, that comes to just over £20 at £21.58. Such a fantastic deal for these. And if you know our Duo Design paper pads, you will know that they are absolutely fantastic. Let's have a look at the first one in the mix. This is our Sketchy Stripes and Delightful Dots. And the idea behind a Duo Design paper pad was that you got like a really cool pattern on one side, and then on the other you have a quite simple design that is replicated throughout the pad but also coordinates with the opposite side. So if you wanted to do fancy things like paper folding, iris folding, it would all work together really well. So you can see here we've got the fantastic delightfully dots on one side, and then on the other side we've got these gorgeous sketchy stripes. Now these are lots of different styles of stripes, so you'll see we've got wiggles, we've got sort of like that telephone wire sort of look, but they are all sort of in these really nice stripy patterns. You've got your beautiful herringbone pattern there. These are going to work with so many things that we have got in our stashes already, things that we know are coming up soon. It is very fun. I love the designs that we have throughout this one. A lot of the patterns work quite nicely together as well, so you can mix and match them. Great for iris folding, great for paper folding, all different bits and pieces like that. £11.99 if you want to get this one home. And we've got some really fun makes for you that the team has made. I love this one by Shabnese, and she's used lots of different colours of cardstock in there. You can see that people have just like focused on the designs and colourways that come with that design and use your adorable scoreable with them as well. And then other people have completely sort of like used coordinating colours that work together, and this one uses that fantastic hunky dory humour with the design there. So loads of different ways in which you can use your cards for this. Now Kat,
Yes.
are you ready for a demo?
I am.
Are we going to do that one first?
Which one?
The sketchy stripes?
We can do, yes.
What are we doing?
We are going to do like a fun kind of a twisted shape on this one.
Okay.
Really working with it. Okie dokie. So I'm starting with a 7x5 card blank. And we are going to take the front and we're going to cut it in a diagonal down the front here. And I think this kind of paper pad really works well with these kind of fun designs and shapes. So we're going to have this kind of really cool front. So I'm just going to burnish that down. So we're going to cut ourselves out of the gold a matte and layer for the inside, which is dead simple, 5x7. And then we will do our triangle. So we want to cut 2 5x7s, which we can do out of one piece of mirror. Just cut that to 7 along there. And then like that. And then one of them we'll leave in as is, and then the other one we need to cut it on the diagonal so it's going to match the front of our card. So just make sure, as I learned yesterday, you can do this the wrong way, but that should be right. And then we're going to start bringing in some of our papers. I am going for a mixture of, I'm going to use this squiggly design, I'm going to use the black dots, the orange dots, and then the orange squiggles, because I just love how these three colours work together. So for our background, we'll do a mat of 3 notches under the 5.
Good morning to everyone who's joining us today. Lots of people guessing the answer to the Win It Weekly question. Not the answer I thought it would be. So if that's correct, then we will see on Friday if you're all right.
Yes. Now, so we've just done that to 3 notches under by 5x7. Because we're doing a triangle for our next layer, we need to take it 4.5 notches under the 5 and the 7, and that just allows for that extra line that we're cutting in on the diagonal. So 4.5, and then again we're going to cut this on the diagonal. So the idea for this one, it's going to be like kind of party invite vibes. I'm not going to, I've done that in the wrong direction. See, I told you could cut it wrong. Let me get another page out of my pad. It's going to be one of those mornings.
Do you need another pad?
Yeah, I've not brought it in. I think I've done it wrong. I have. I've done it back to front. Let's try again. Let's concentrate.
You can't turn it round?
No, it doesn't. I could do it on the other side, but it doesn't work with the other
okay.
patterns that I've put in other places. So let's try again. 4.5 notches under in both directions. Then I need it so my diagonal is going that way, I think. That's it.
It doesn't mean that those designs that you've done there are lost or you can't use them. You could just make the same card again but the other way around.
Absolutely, yeah, definitely. So let's get these on here. See if I've got some. Let's get this on. We are going to pop that there, and then this one in the middle. So before I got distracted, I was saying that this is going to be kind of like party invite vibes. That was the feeling I was getting from this one. So we're going to pop that in, get the matte and layers in place.
I love the fact that you've got so many different like variations of patterns in this one, but they all work so well together. I think it's going to be a great one for like making loads of fun cards with, and lots of like other things like bunting and you know, like cake toppers maybe. It's just
definitely
loads and loads of fun. And works so well with like pocket pads, like Hunky Dory Humour. It's a great one to work with.
There was, I don't know if we've got it in the examples here, but there was a great one I saw where they picked out like the mustardy and the brown tones and like paired it up to bit like a safari card.
Ooh,
because it's got those kind of like tribal prints on it and stuff. So there's so many fun things you can do. So then I have taken a 6x4 tent fold. I've mat and layered I've just matted the front there, and I've put a little layer of that reverse inside here. And then we are going to take the black squiggly side and we will do 6x4. Onto the front panel. We are going to pop that on, and then we're going to place this into the middle here. So it folds, opens up. So if you open this up, and we can pop that in the middle.
Oh, I love this style of card.
Just got to make sure this closes nice over the top. Like I said, I think it works really great for party invitations, and you can do them in all different colours from out the front.
It's so fun though, I love what you've done there.
And then I've just gone in to our letters that we got last week.
Oh, the perfect thing. It is out of stock, but it is
going
back on the
Sorry, I
machines.
didn't know.
Well, lots of people got it, so it's absolutely fine. How fun is this?
I've picked out the black and the gold and the stripes, and we're just gonna
try
and do what I didn't.
When we make collections like this, and you can really see from the demonstrations that we do just how we think about everything working together.
Yeah.
And this alphabet book is definitely one of those things.
It really is, isn't it? It's just so useful.
Michelle says, I bet no one in the Hunky Dory studio has even seen telephones with those wiggly wires. I remember those telephones. Do you remember them, Jeff? I feel like it was something that... my grandma definitely had a phone like that. I don't know if we ever had a phone like that, but I don't think we ever had a house phone.
Oh, wow.
No, like, we never had one like plugged in, I mean.
Right.
I don't know.
We had one.
Must have done. No, we must have done. Oh, I don't know now. But I remember them. I remember wiggly wires.
I certainly do. I remember sat there in my teenage years on the phone to my friends playing with the wire. So because it's quite long, I'm just making the letters go up and down, but I still think it works really well. I think it really adds to the style of the card. Just put them on some jaunty angles.
Cute.
Oh,
there's people on here now saying, I remember when we used to have to go to the phone box before we had phones in the house. How annoying must that have been though, if you needed to speak to your friend at a certain time and like, I don't know, Suzanne down the road had the phone and you were like, oi love, come on, my time now. Look how fun this is.
I just think, just for a birthday card, but like for kind of like a party invite, just opening up.
It's so
having all
cute.
your details in there.
Absolutely love that. It's so adorable. Thank you, Kat.
You're welcome.
It's super great, and I love how all those colours match together perfectly. So let's have a look at the next little book. We have our Spring Meadow and Charming Check. This one's delightful. If anyone remembers the cottage florals, this one is going down that sort of vibe. So you're going to get this check pattern on the reverse of all of your sheets. It's beautiful, and it's really, really delicate. Almost like a muted design. And then on the reverse, you've got these fantastic patterns. So this one isn't all over design with the beautiful sort of blooms on there. Gorgeous like watercolour look to that one. Then you are going to get this gorgeous design We've then got some more ditzy floral patterns, so patterns you could imagine being on a dress. So if you've seen Kat do that incredible card before where you sort of turn your papers into dress, like doing origami with it, you could do things like that. But really nice images and patterns within here. This one is gorgeous as well. Look at the design on this one. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, I missed one. Can't be missing one out. I love this one as well. This reminds me of sort of like summer floaty tops and dresses and things like that. Really beautiful floral patterns throughout this one. This is phenomenal as well. I love that one. So many gorgeous floral patterns with lots of different colour tones in, but all perfect for spring. So think about your spring birthdays, your sort of like cards for Easter maybe. This one is perfect. £11.99 for this one. And then one which I think is probably going to sell out. It is of Tastic Stained Glass Florals and Cracked Glass. Now on this one you have the beautiful sort of like mosaic glass design on one side, and then on the reverse you've got those florals. So we've got pansies in here, you've got the water lilies, you've got the gerberas. These are all florals that you will remember as well from that fantastic collection that we brought to you. Let me hold that up a little bit more so you can see those flowers. We've got roses, we've got the lilies. That one is stunning. The tulips. I love tulips. Absolutely love tulips. Dan went to the shop last night and bought tulips. Not for me though, they were for our neighbour. But they were so nice. When I brought them home, I said to him as well, these are the nicest flowers you've ever bought, and you've never bought me flowers like this. We've got poppies in there, so you can be using that for Remembrance Day. We've got the gorgeous hydrangeas, the beautiful sunflowers, the daisies as well. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous collection. If you love that stained glass as much as we did, you'll be getting your hands on that one. So that is our two out of the three all together now that you've seen from the collection. And look at these stunning cards. Jane's fussy cut these ones out from here. Lynn has created a gorgeous Easter card here by crisscrossing over those designs. This is absolutely gorgeous as well, using those little book frames. How well does that enhance the card that you've got there, and then just fussy cutting and laying over some of those sunflowers. And I love this one as well, creating really nice sort of patchwork designs with your dies. And then another one here, which is a gorgeous big card from Jenny. Absolutely gorgeous, and so well showcases how all of those different floral patterns can work together really nicely. So that is all of your brand new Duo Design paper pads. Now another brand new item which I'm so excited to share with you is our limited edition Moonstone dies. Now for 2025 we are bringing you limited edition dies. There are going to be 6 in total, and we are going to launch them every other month. So they will be bi-monthly, I believe the phrase is. So you are going to get almost like a Moonstone mini size die, but they are going to be themed throughout the year. And we're starting it off with a very, very special die indeed, because this die here is Moonstone 1000. That means that we have launched over 1,000 Moonstone dies here at Hunky Dory, which in itself needs a party. Yeah. And we are doing it really, really big here by bringing you a limited edition collection. So starting off strong with our brand new collection of limited edition dies, we have our new baby die. In this die set, you are going to get 6 dies. You get the baby grow, you get the words baby, which cut out separately, so you can use them together as one word, or they've been designed in this way so that you can add them onto these tiny little blocks. And then you could spell the word baby on there. You could also use the heart and the moon that you get to decorate these up. You've got the little rattle as well. So great dies really, because these can be focuses of your cards, as you will see in some of the makes, but they will also be embellishments. You could do that faux embossing technique with these. Really, really cute dies. Brand new. Now these are limited edition, which means we don't have a lot of them. They will not be getting reordered. They are almost like your very own sort of collector's item from Hunky Dory. Are you going to be the person that gets all 6 of our brand new limited edition Moonstone dies? Maybe you are. Maybe you're going to get one to craft with and one to keep as well, but they are not going to be around for long. There's not a lot of them. We did not order loads and loads of these. I think we went sort of like as low as we could do. £6.99 for this, £6.29 if you're in the Diamond Club, which is awesome, because for a limited edition die you're still getting your incredible discounts, and they're just so cute. They work with these paper pads, they're going to work alongside these paper pads. I love the designs that people have done. So this one is a gorgeous easel by Alison, and she has used so many different techniques on this one. You can see the little building blocks here with the moons and the stars on. We've got a bigger book of sentiments on here. You've got the baby grows, you've got the rattles in the corner, but then look at this, using it as a stepper. I mean, this for a card is really cool.
So gorgeous.
And then you've just added another layer onto this. It's absolutely awesome, and this is a great example of how you can make really large cards with this die as well. So thank you for that, Alison. We've then got this really fun number here from Lynn. I love the fact that she's used the little book dies there, those ones with that sort of cross across there to be using them differently. She's cut these out and actually placed designs behind here as well, so that's super, super cute. And then the stars in the background are absolutely adorable, so you could be creating cards like this with your new baby card. Then we've got this one, which I absolutely love, from Sarah. Really creating like those little spotlights with her dies. Absolutely adorable. This one's cute as well because Sarah has actually used the die to create a mask, and then she's just added paste behind there, and you can see that in the background. So again, creating that gorgeous like faux emboss technique with that gorgeous glitter paste that she's used there as well, and absolutely adorable in that sort of frame that she's created. Now, to celebrate the limited edition launch and these fantastic dies, we've also got some cards that the design team have made that you can pop over onto the hub, and you've got full instructions of how exactly to make them. Starting off with this absolute showstopper. This is so clever and such a fantastic way to showcase how you can use your dies to create shaped card blanks, because this is just a 10-fold card, and then she's used one of our nesting dies to cut this into it to create this gorgeous like chest of drawers set. It's so clever. I love this when I saw it on our little page that we've got where everyone shares their makes. So you can make this card, and then we've got 2 other makes for you. This is the other one by Jessica. Gorgeous design there, really cute, using that alphabet again, and that charming check just to give you that soft sort of look with the lemons in there. And then there's also this one, which I love as well, this really large 8x8, perfect for any new arrivals that you will have coming throughout the year. Maybe it's friends, maybe it's family, maybe you're making to sell. Then this is perfect. $6.99, and it's a tool for life, and it's small enough to fit through all your small embossing folders, small die cut machines as well. It's absolutely fantastic. Stacey and Jen have done an incredible job of designing these new dies. There's 6 in total, so stay tuned for when the next one launches, but we're going to go straight back to Kat for her second demo.
Okay. So let's have a play around with those 2 products that we've just seen. That would make sense, wouldn't it?
It would.
We're going to do a nice 8x6 card, but me being me, we're going to leave a nice white chunky border. I've got some of the new adorable scoreable and some silver. So let's do a 5x7 mirror mat. I think I'm going to do purple and then silver on the inside actually. Let's change it up a little bit. Just bringing the silver in just for some of the accents that we're adding later. So just having that little sliver just really helps. So we'll do 5x7 and then 3 notches under in both directions. And then I've picked out the beautiful kind of purpley lilac tones from here. And again, we'll come another 3 under in both directions, and then we can build this up. our tape runner. Do I get 50p if we get to the end of the show and I haven't run out of my tape runner?
50p?
50p. That's my standard money
You'll have
value
to go
for
and
everything.
ask Dan. He's the only one that's got cash in this office. Dan or Adam. And Adam's only got cash for the vending machine.
I'll take it in credits, it's fine. And we'll pop that on there. And then I do apologise, I've got a bit of a croaky voice today. It keeps catching up on me. I've taken 3 of our papers that I think match quite well together. Clash but mix at the same time. I think they're really cute. And we're just going to cut these down so they'll fit through our small die cut machine. And then let's take our little baby grow die.
It's so cute.
And we'll run this through. Hopefully it should cut all 3 at once.
I also think as well, if you were doing like a new home card, you could you could trim off the bottom of the baby grow and just make it into like t-shirts.
Yeah,
and have them sort of like placed on a washing line, so you can really use like the dies differently to create different styles of cards as well. This is cute though. Look how fun that looks on the little baby grow.
So sweet, isn't it?
I believe Rachel came in last week with Bethany. I think
Oh,
she came in
did
last Thursday.
Oh.
You see her. And then Veronica as well on our... so Veronica, you may have spoken to when you call the customer service team. Her daughter had a little boy on the weekend as well.
Oh.
So new arrivals in the
All
Hunky Dory,
around.
in the Hunky Dory office.
So then we're just going to place these a little line across the card, just repeating them. Punch them up. That one's next, isn't it? I might overlap them a little bit so we get all of them on, and then just take our tape.
Can you believe that we have made it to 1,000 die sets?
It's crazy, isn't it?
1,000 die sets. It's absolutely mental.
I wonder who out there has got the biggest collection of them.
Ooh.
How many out of 1,000?
That could be a little challenge. Get all your Hunky Dory dies out and get counting. See who's got the most Hunky Dory dies in their stash.
So we're just layering these up.
I wonder how you all
across.
store those dies.
Oh, I know. It can be a problem, can it?
It can't be.
It can be something that you might need a solution for in the near future.
It's an absolute pain.
So we're just going to pop all of them across there. Of course, you could add your string and your little
Love
pegs if you
that.
wanted to give it that, but I
So
kind of want
cute.
more of that flat feel. And then I'm going in, and we're going to take the little box die.
I love this, the little box cubes.
And I can't find where I've hidden all my stuff. I did have a little pile of papers pre-cut. Where's it gone?
My favourite
Let's do
thing to
another
do
one.
with both sets of my nephews is to try and, when they were all growing up, is to see how high I could get the building blocks before they knock them down.
Yes.
Always a great challenge.
So I've gone in and I've picked out a couple of kind of the check patterns that match. There's like a pink, a blue and a yellow that pick up those tones that we've got in there. And the beauty of this, it's just such a simple little block with stitched out, but it can be a block. It can be, like you said, a building block. It can be a letters block. It can be like a little patchwork design.
Yeah,
there's so
patchwork's
many
cute.
different things. So all I've done is I've gone in, I've cut a strip, and then just panelled them up
That
just so
looks
we
so
can
clever.
do this across the card.
Oh, look at that.
And it just adds this extra detail
That's
to the
really
bottom
clever.
here. Oops, I did that extra layering, so it's just going to cover up that bit, but that's absolutely fine. And then we're going to go in, and this is going to be the fiddly bit, hence why I jumped over the squares. We're going to take our baby.
Oh, but it's worth it.
It is worth it.
It's
so
cute.
cute
As well, with it cutting out all separately. You could make a background that just says baby, 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 baby.
You could,
You could just cut it out of like a strip of colour and then have your mirror behind it so it already looks like it's in there. That would look cute. I mean, you would have the bits missing from your bees. Thinking about it. And your A. But that would look quite cool.
But you could go and fill them in. If you were doing it like out of a colour, you could fill them in with a gemstone or something like that.
Ooh,
like a
that
little
would
gemstone.
look nice. But it is worth it because it is very, very cool to be able to have it on those building blocks.
It is. And then I'm going to... My poke tool is completely gunked up with construction glue. So I'm going to...
If, like you say, if you wanted to remove the faff of sort of like sticking all the individual letters down, a way you could maybe do that is to cut it out of stickables. If the die stays, if the paper stays in your die, take the backing off your stickables, place it where you want it to go, and then just use your pokey tool in those release holes to try and get some placement.
Yes.
And that might work.
Do you know, I don't think I've got 4 in the right place, so I am going to go off kilter and put them kind of across the blocks rather than in them, because you know me and my OCD, if it's off to one side it'll drive me insane. B-A. I love it when they spell it out for me, so I've not got to figure it out. Even with the word baby. And then you could go in and add like boy or girl, something else if you wanted to at the bottom. That
would be sweet. I do love this. We also have in your, there's the overlay dies that had happy on. Yes. And then that had boy and girl as well. So you could use that with this. And then I've just taken out 2 of the little rattles. Just to add to either side. And we can pop them on there. And I think this will come to life once we've got that contrast of the nice chunky white border. It'll just make everything else on the card pop. I love that. So cute. There we go. Those little baby grows as well. Absolutely adorable. Thank you, Kat.
You're welcome.
If you want to be helping us celebrate getting to 1,000 Moonstone dies, then go onto the website, grab yourself our very first limited edition die, and stay tuned because we'll have another 5 launching throughout the year. Next up, we have got for you some more duo design pads. Now, I believe these ones are back in stock. So shall we have a look at which ones we've got? Because we always like to do a little reprint of some of our favourites. So back in stock for you, we have the incredible Pastel Plaids and Cheerful Check. This one is very, very fun. These colours as well would work really, really nicely with those new florals that we've got. Yes. One of my ultimate favourites, the Colourful Crochet and Wonderful Wool. Every single crochet pattern in here I need to have on some item of clothing before the end of the year. It's just so fun. Absolutely adorable granny square patterns in this one. So many really nice, fun and vibrant designs. If you're someone who loves soft crafting or know people who love soft crafting, that is a must-have. We've then got Stunning Skies and Colourful Clouds. This one is super essential because it just works with so many different pocket pads that we have, different die cut pads, your whopper toppers as well with all those different designs on. Iridescent rainbow and sparkling sequins. This sequins one is the best. So good for when you've got really fancy birthday cards or events to be able to make cards for. Love that one. Your Golden Melodies and Handwritten Scripts is another stunning design. Not only for just like all everyday occasions, but I think this one works great for like Christmas cards. Don't want to say it too early. But those gorgeous like gilded music notes are so, so pretty and work great for like little backgrounds. Love that one. And then we've also got your Midnight Florals and Vintage Crackle. So this one's very moody. You've got the beautiful crackle design on one side, but then look at all of these florals. absolutely stunning. So much fussy cutting capabilities with this one as well. We absolutely love it. So you can be getting any of our Duo Design paper pads, new, old and back in stock, any 3 for the price of 2. So you can mix and match with maybe some of the new ones that we've launched alongside some of these ones. I may have said that some of these were back in stock, but that might have been a little fib. I read it a little bit too early because we have something else that is definitely back in stock. Kat, I'm so excited to be able to bring these back. Acetate wraps. They're back. They ran out. Someone just didn't think they were a good idea. But here we are. So, luxury foiled acetate card wraps, £11.99. You get over 100 wraps for that price. They are all different widths of sizes. So you've got some that are 3mm, 2mm. You've got some that are 1/2mm as well. They come in a really nice variety of designs. So you're going to get 2 sheets of this design here. These are all of your birthday sentiments. And you, or maybe you get 4 of this design. You get 2 in the gold, 2 in the silver. Then, so these are all your birthday ones. Then we have these ones, which are your sort of like different occasions, so especially for you. Thank you so much. Thinking of you, deepest sympathy. Get well soon. They're all covered in here. So again, you're going to get it in gold and silver, and you're going to get 2 of each of that one. Then you are going to get this one. So in here we've got well done, hello you, home sweet home, congratulations, new adventure, best wishes, good luck, happy retirement. So you're going to get another. You're not going to get 2. You're going to get 4. You're going to get 4 of each design, 2 in gold, 2 in silver. Hopefully that makes sense. 120 wraps. It's crazy, isn't it? And then the last one, we have wedding day, just to say, I love you, happy anniversary, you're the best, lovely day, and just for you. These are A4 in size. You can cut them with your trimmer to reveal the single wraps. They can wrap around your cards. They're perfect for using with things like Duo Design paper pads and like Adorable Scoreable, anything where you've got gorgeous patterns. Really, really lovely. So that's the first back in stock, our acetate card wraps. Second back in stock, because this was also just as unpopular, is our sentiment sheets. So these are 8 by 8 in size, and they have sentiments on. You're going to get 5 designs, and you get 2 of each. No, you don't get 2 of each. That's wrong, that. Oh no, it is. Again, 5 designs, 2 of each in gold, 2 of each in silver. So there's 4 in total, which equals 20. 20 sentiments sheets, £11.99. Use these in apertures, use them as shaker fronts. They are absolutely exceptionally clever. An incredible brainchild, really, from the creative team here. You guys asked for acetate sentiments. Yes. We were told, well, that wouldn't work, because how would you stick them down?
And we found a way.
We found a solution. We went to Dan. We kindly asked him. He still said it wouldn't work. We told him it would work, and here we are. Sold out, reprinted, back in stock for you guys. £11.99 for both of those products. Absolutely awesome, awesome products, and your response to these have been exceptional. And it's actually been quite nice to know something that, you know, you've put so much time and thought into has been received so well by everyone else and the whole entire world. So we absolutely love this. If you missed out last time, get them. I think they are going to fly this year. So definitely get your hands on that. But why are we here today? We are here to launch 3 new Duo Design paper pads, and that is what we have done for you. We have got the beautiful Sketchy stripes and delightful dots. We have got your stained glass florals and crackled glass, and we have got the most stunning spring meadow and charming check. All 3 of these are coming home to you for just £23.98. Now, if you're getting all 3 of them, you're saving the price of one of them. So get yourself your brand new limited edition new baby die, £6.99 to grab that today. And what an incredible selection we've got in both the paper pads and that fantastic die. So don't miss your chance to get your hands on these. Let me show you some more cards, and we're going to go back to Kat, because there's loads of lovely examples in here, and I think the team have done such a good job of showcasing how you can bring in Other things that you'll have in your stash, this is a beautiful cut out card from Alison as well, layering up those panels and then fussy cutting into that to create that gorgeous see-through look. This one's really nice. I love the get well soon on this one that Jane has created by you know, fussy cutting that out with your die, and then cutting it out and switching it around to create that beautiful pattern. This is really clever as well from Sarah, using that pattern to create that beautiful silhouette scene on there. I love this one. Great use of sort of like shapes on there, and then this is really fun as well. And this showcases how stunning those sort of like papers are and how wonderful it is to have them double-sided,
yeah,
in that gorgeous satin finish. So thank you very much to the design team and to the team in-house for making those cards. Let's go to Kat for our last demo of the day.
Okay, can somebody do me a favour?
I can do you a favour.
Can you get my duo design pad off my desk? I don't want to eat into another one when I've got one
Which
already
one?
going. It's the stained glass.
Or should I just bring them all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I think I've got one of them in here. So we are going to be doing, again, a nice 8x8, 8x6, but this is going to be a 10th fold. And I'm going to work with some black stamping card because I think it works. The black against the stained glass patterns is really, really stunning. So we're going to take this.
I think people thought I was just coming out there because we'd finished the show.
Oh, did they? Did they start on at you already?
Yeah, Sam and Dan heckling me from his office.
Thank you very much. And I'm just doing a matte and layer with this lovely, like, yellow. This is kind of the, I think this is the pale
So many
yellow.
people asking when that alphabet book is going to be back in stock as well. We're very busy at the moment. We have got an incredibly busy schedule coming up on here and on Hobby Maker as we move into Hobby Maker's birthday coming up at the beginning of March. So machine time is very, very slim at the moment. The schedule is jam-packed full with new designs, new concepts as well that are on those machines. So it's going to be a little bit of time, probably not going to be until around the middle of March, but don't worry, stay there because it's definitely going to be worth it. Definitely going to be worth it.
So that is the basic background for our card, but we are going to add a little bit more interest with the panel. So I've gone ahead and I have cut strips out. I've got like the dark orangey yellow, the green and like the pale mint, and I'm going to cut these to 1.5 inch squares. I've already pre-done some, so I'll just do a couple with this. And again, this is a background technique that I'm loving at the moment. I have put it on a few cards, but I don't think I've done it on here for a while, so I don't think I'm boring you. And then I'm just going to take the corner punch and I'm just going to corner off 2 opposite corners on all the squares that I cut, and then leave the other 2 with the point. We're then going to cut a layer again of the black card. You want to do a 5x7 matte and then do a layer 3 notches under in both, and then it makes it so much easier to get a nice clean finish on this. I'm trying to work it out. And then I'm going to take all my squares, so you can see the 3 colours I've picked now.
Nice. I love that tealy colour. Isn't that
They
stunning?
work so well together, and when you see the main image that I've chose, you'll see how well they work together. And then I am just going to lay them out to start off with across my paper. And what I do is I go tight corner to tight corner, rounded corner to rounded corner, while mix and matching the colours. It just gives this nice kind of finish to it. And I lay the first line out just to make sure it's nice and even. And then you can just repeat it up. So let's just get these down. And then any bits that you've got coming off the edge, you can trim down and use them to fill in any other little bits that you've got around the edge instead of having to waste full squares when it comes to it. But just working out that just leave that kind of natural matte and layer gap between them all, and you're going to go top and bottom. So we're going to go rounded edge to rounded edge. and then pointy to pointy, and then just cover the whole thing. Just mix your colours along every time. So this time take this one to here, and then your green would go here, so you're getting that nice kind of pattern all the way across.
That nice mix.
And when you're all done, you should end up with something that looks like this.
How cool
I mean, that
this
would be a
is.
fabulous card in itself.
It looks
and then you
so
take
good.
your matte layer, and you're just going to get that lovely, clean, crisp finish around the edge. It's all going to look like it's one piece of card, but it's just so much easier to do it this way than try and get the edges in on one piece. And we do that, and we are going to pop that in the centre here. And then we are going to go and pick out one of those beautiful floral designs. So we're going to take that, we'll go into our book, and I think the perfect combination for this one is our sunflowers. So I like the formation of these three here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to trim a little bit off the edge, just so we're coming to the edge of the flower. And then I'm going to cut this to a 5-inch square. Might just take a tiny little bit off the top. And then I'm going to cut round. I'm not cutting the whole thing out, but I am going to start with the edge of this flower here. I'm going to pick a point just on the edge of the flower, and we're just going to start to go round the outside of all these leaves here. So it's going to be like a solid base,
Okay.
but still have movement on the top. I'll just do a little bit, and I won't keep you in suspense long. I'll show you what I've done. So just go all the way around the top of these flowers till you end up with something that looks like this.
Oh, cute.
And then let's get this on some foam pads.
Look at all the patterns and the colours in this. It looks so good together.
It really does, doesn't it? And you think it should be too much, but it's not.
No,
it works so well.
Looks so good. And I think it's the use of the black. I think because
Yeah.
you've got the black in like the stained glass sort of elements, it really just brings it to life, and it looks so good.
I'll just add a little bit on the top here, and this is another one where your black foam pads are really, really useful.
I've used them a lot recently.
I do. It's just remembering you've got them, isn't
Yeah.
it? But once you do, and then we're just going to line that up with the bottom of the card here.
Oh, look how stunning this is.
Just sit that over the top.
It's like a
And then
window.
I've gone into another sheet, and I've cut into the two flowers that kind of overlap, but I've cut in just a bit smaller around the edges. I've cut away some of the leaves just to add that dimension.
This is absolutely stunning.
But it's not hard to make a card like this and have these ideas with a stunning, stunning pad like this. It just comes so naturally. And then the hardest bit is lining it up. But I think even if you went a little bit off kilter with this one, it'd only add to the effect. It'd just make it a little bit more 3D. And then to finish, I have simply taken a sentiment from our new Bigger Books Volume 2. Huge congratulations.
It's so pretty.
And we will pop that across the top, just picking out those lighter, paler yellow tones.
It is gorgeous.
And there we go.
Absolutely stunning. So clever. And it's so impactful as well.
Yeah.
It just works so well. I love that. Thank you, Kat.
You're welcome.
Absolutely awesome card. What do we have left to tell you today? Oh, tomorrow's a good day. Dan and Anne-Marie are here.
Wow.
See how you've got to tune in for that one because lots of secrets might be spilled then. We are gonna tomorrow morning we discover the sweetest garden treasures with our brand new card collection. And then on Hobby Maker tomorrow, I have a very busy day. I'm going to be there at. Have I got really late shows tomorrow? I thought this was earlier. Have we got the wrong hours? Double check. I thought I was on at 2.
Panic.
2 p.m, 5 p.m, and 7. Yeah. Just did what I did and looked at the wrong number. So at 2 p.m, I'm going to be there with Kat. Brace yourself. Our Moonstone Yeehaw collection.
I'm so jealous.
We're
There was
so
nearly
excited.
a fight in the office.
We're so excited. Then I'm going to have 5 p.m. We have brand new ink and twist masks. Again, exceptional work from Jen. Making those, and then 7 p.m. we're going to do a little cute and cuddly mega mix. So I'm going to throw on all the stamps, all the dies, all the masks, and we're just going to have a free for all and see what happens. So join in tomorrow morning at 10 p.m. and then on Hobby Maker later on to have a day filled with craft. Have a lovely rest of your Wednesday, and we'll see you all again very soon.